Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Smoking on Shikari Bronx mixed with Obama, that's the presidential shit. Top of bag a nigga really want, most wouldn't know what to do with it. Really had to get it out the mud. Really had to get it out the dirt. With no love and no handouts, nigga really had to go and put in work. Praying packs in the mail, making home. Shout out niggas with the P's and carry on. Nigga out here doing alley capping, but you color show when that pressure's on. Hustle hard with the best of them. He a roach, nigga step on him. Dallas Tech, what I rep on him. Hadn't did it for me, gotta flex on him. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Rafer said, turn up.
Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Smoking on Shikari Bronx mixed with Obama, that's the presidential shit. Top of bag a nigga really want, most wouldn't know what to do with it. Really had to get it out the mud. Really had to get it out the dirt. With no love and no handouts, nigga really had to go and put in work. Praying packs in the mail, making home. Shout out niggas with the P's and carry on. Nigga out here doing alley capping, but you color show when that pressure's on. Hustle hard with the best of them. He a roach, nigga step on him. Dallas Tech, what I rep on him. Hadn't did it for me, gotta flex on him. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie.
Man, shout out to everybody on here from where I'm at in the 214 around the states to across the pond. You are now working with RFD, aka Ray from Dallas. And I want to tell everybody salute. Love all you guys to death. I appreciate everybody who always show up and show out for me, whether they watching live, catch the replay. Just know RFD loves you. Y'all gotta know that. Just know RFD loves you. Shout out to the beautiful Lois Cox in the building. Shout out to the beautiful Growth in the building. Shout out to the beautiful Allie the Cat Tracks in the building. Shout out to the beautiful Post-Woke World in the building. Shout out to the beautiful Mary B in the building. Shout out to Foe Beach 11. Yeah, we're going to get a little slow. And we ain't used to that. Salute. Post-Woke World deep in the heart of Texas. Shout out to the beautiful Mary B. She say my family. Y'all are my family. And I love you people to death. Y'all got to know that, Jack. That's why I'm going to make sure I show up and show out every day. Oh, I know y'all thought, oh, it's getting late. But before I do that, let me shout out to the beautiful. I mean, she's your queen to be. Dumpster Juice, right? Dumpster just handling some business, but y'all know she always watching. And y'all know we love Dumpster Juice to death, right? And I want everybody who in her, right? Because I got something special for her. I want everybody in here to put them hearts up for Dumpster Juice. Because I love her with everything in me. Shout out to Dr. Wolf in the building. Salute, beautiful. I know she watching. I love her to death. Right? And shout out to everybody, right, who gonna come now or catch it later, right? Real talk. But look, let me show y'all the new turn up or a little RFD with Dumpster in it. Let me show y'all how we coming. Man, y'all see how we coming? Let's stop playing with me. Love you, Dumpster Juice. That's how we coming. And y'all know we turning up to that, right? We turning up to that. Let me show y'all how we coming again one more time. Because every time somebody make cash app, super chat, whatever you can, we turning up to this. Man, y'all see how we coming? Shout out to the beautiful, beautiful, hold up, Christina Rasmussen. What's popping, baby? Man, I love y'all to death, right? And I'm telling y'all, I'm not stopping. My motor is like on go 24/7. Call me AKA the Road Runner. Beep, beep. So we coming. Because the stamina is out this world. We're going to keep coming. Hold up. We're going to keep coming. Right? And tonight, y'all, I want y'all to know this. This isn't about man versus women. This is about manipulators versus reality. Let's take that walk. Man, shout out to 304 Mafia in the building. Salute. And I love y'all to death for always showing up for your God. And show up, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know it means everything. Once again, let me say it again. Y'all see the thumbnail. I mean, not just the thumbnail, but y'all see the title. This isn't about man versus women. This is about manipulators versus reality. Let's take that walk. All right? Because, I know in 2022, we heard about the Courtney Clinic case, right? And it's still ongoing, right? And it's going to play into the video as I talk about cocksucking Daniel and Mary shit, right? It's going to play into that. Because I want everybody to know around the world, this video is not a debate. It's an autopsy. What you're about to listen to and watch, right, It's going to dismantle a pattern that survives only because it's wrapped in moral language and protected by the noise. Shout out to the beautiful Sav LeVar in the building. Salute, beautiful. Shout out to the beautiful Emma J in the building. Salute, beautiful. All right. See, this is a pattern, all right, where blame replaces self-awareness, outrage replaces evidence, and victimhood becomes a shield against responsibility for these silly, scorned, and stupid, jealous, hateful women that I'm going to talk about tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to know this isn't about man versus women. That framing is part of the con that they try to perceive to us, right? This is about people who fucking internalize the pathology that demand applause for it, right? We're going to cook tonight. See, these individuals don't want hearing. They want a motherfucking exemption. You hear me? They want an exemption from accountability. These fucking women want an exemption from self-reflection. And these fucking women want an exemption from the fucking consequences of their own fucking behavior. Y'all, we're gonna take this walk. So you know what these fool-ass stupid women do? They build a motherfucking narrative, right? Where they are always harmed. These bras think they're always righteous. They're always reacting, never initiating, never escalating, never responsible. You know how these stupid fool women do in the stories that they tell. Like everyone, I want y'all to know this. Any motherfucking body who resists them becomes an enemy. Y'all heard me. Anybody who resists them becomes an enemy. Anyone who questions these broads then becomes abusive. Anyone who refuses to comply becomes toxic to these broads, right? Remember I said anyone who questions them become abusive. You remember that piece of shit, Mary shit? He sounds so aggressive. And he was threatening me, you lying bitch. Never threatening you. So I'm finna break down how this bullshit fuckery of a narrative is constructed by these broads. Y'all finna see how projection is used to offload these broads' guilt, right? The accusations are launched preemptively to control the frame, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the beautiful Melissa F in the building. It's a little beautiful. And how these broads' moral superiority becomes a camouflage for cruelty. We all seen that. And at the center of this shit, at the center of it all, is a simple truth most motherfuckers don't want to face. Some people need a villain. because the alternatives is looking at themselves, right? So they're accused first, right? These brawls, they escalate loudly. These brawls, they rewrite history aggressively. And when the damage becomes undeniable for these brawls, you know what they do, ladies and gentlemen? They retreat into fucking victimhood and dare you to challenge it. And this is how these brawls, manipulation, right, survives in plain sight. I want y'all to hear me. I'm talking. You know, these brawls, they go on because they say pain is invoked, but it's never examined, right? Trauma is cited, but never processed. The empowerment of these brawls is claimed, but control is the real objective for these stupid fool brawls. See, we don't expose every day the psychological mechanics behind chronic blame shifting, the kind that poisons relationships, what these brawls do, poison communities, what these brawls do. And they discourse while pretending to be virtuous. Hold up. See, these brawls are the kind that leave real victims unheard because everything has been diluted into their bitch ass performance. But here's the line that no motherfucker want to say out loud. Because I want to let everybody know this. If accountability feels like an attack, it's because your identity is built on fucking avoiding it. Right? Because you could be a real man and a woman, right? And take responsibility and have accountability. Y'all seen me do that several times, right? If accountability feels like an attack, it's because these brawls' identity is built on avoiding it, right? And I'm talking about these brawls tonight. I'm not separating men do this too. Let's not get that twisted. You know, if the boundaries by these brawls feel like oppression, it's because these brawls benefit from crossing them. You know, if every critic like myself and everyone else, you know, if they say every critic is dangerous, right? Aggressive, I'm angry, right? It's because the scrutiny these bitches get threaten these brawls. The bullshit story that these brawls survive on. I'm serious. And I'm sick of it. The double fucking standard. Not everyone who claims harm is lying, right? We know that. But a lot of people like these brawls, they lie through harm to justify their bitch ass behavior. They refuse to fucking own. See, we're gonna show y'all how these stupid fucking brawls have a pattern that it slowly, they do it precisely without yelling. No theatrics, no counter rent, just receipts, consistency, and psychological clarity, ladies and gentlemen. Right? You see this shit? And that's why it angers all of us around the motherfucking world. Ooh, shout out to Kimberly and Gio in the building. Hello, beautiful. Shout out to Emma Rose in the building. Hello, beautiful. Because I want everybody to know, especially with me, when I see this. You can't gaslight a mirror. With me, you can't cancel cause and effect. I see through this. And I'm not going to let these broads weaponize morality forever without eventually being exposed by their own fucking patterns. I want to let y'all know this. This isn't hate coming from me. It's an analysis by these stupid, fool-ass women. Not condemnation or documentation. No comfort. No absolution. Just a part of the fucking conversation. Right? That keeps getting fucking buried. Because it's easier for these broads to scream than to change. We watch carefully with these broads. Right? Patterns don't lie. People do. We're talking about these broads tonight. And I love everybody to death so much, right? So much. Y'all are everything to me. Right? We're going to talk about cocksucker Daniel. We're showing, she the main course. We're going to talk about Mary shit. And I'm finna give y'all an example. Y'all heard about the Courtney Clinic case, right? Over the days, we're gonna break that down because that happened in 2022 when she stabbed her boyfriend, right? In the leg, hit an artery. He died. She's been in jail 3 years now. And I think her case is coming up this summer. This summer. Thank you, Post Smoker. I love you to death for saying that. See, this is a crazy case, right? That we're gonna all have to examine, right? Because it's a lot that go to it, right? Because it's gonna show you, first off, she killed that man. That's clear cut, no debating. Second off, it's gonna show you how this broad was the aggressor. How this broad felt entitlement, right? But what mainly is gonna show you right? Even though they got her, right? It's gonna show you how women do, right? Like these bitch ass women, we're gonna talk about today, right? And I definitely want to give y'all a better example. I know if y'all not familiar with the Courtney Clenny case, we definitely gonna get y'all familiar because that is something I'm very much intrigued on. So I want to get y'all to it. Let's get to it, and we're gonna talk about it. Let me introduce y'all to Courtney Clenny. I know y'all know, but let's just go over it a little bit.
Our investigation is the tragic death of Christian Obumseli at the hands of his girlfriend, a social media influencer and OnlyFans model named Courtney Clenny. Here's the story. The story of Courtney Clenny and Christian Obumseli is one steeped in glamour, passion, and ultimately devastating tragedy. Clenny, a social media star with millions of followers, lived in the shimmering heights of Miami's luxury lifestyle. By her side was Christian Obumseli, a man described as vibrant, ambitious, and full of life. But behind the glossy images and curated posts, their relationship was marred by turbulence, arguments, and allegations of violence. In April of 2022, the glittering facade shattered when Christian was fatally stabbed in their high-rise apartment. Police arrived to a scene of chaos, blood, screams, and life slipping away. Clenny claimed self-defense, but prosecutors painted a darker portrait of manipulation and rage. The case has captured the nation not only because of its shocking nature, but because it exposed the fragility behind an image of perfection, leaving heartbreak and unanswered questions in its wake.
Oh wow, manipulation. All right, this woman is absolutely gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. Had millions of followers. Was making a lot of money. I told you. Look, listen, y'all. You could be beautiful. You could have millions of followers, but you still could be a certain way. And we're going to get into it. Let's go to the next clip, because this all goes in to what we're talking about tonight.
The mindset and the actions of Courtney and Christian. We begin at 4:01 p.m. Courtney called Christian, then she goes live on Instagram. So what I want to do for you is play for you a piece of what she is saying on her Instagram at 4:01. Again, this is, just moments before everything happens. Take a listen.
Do you support the police? I've actually, yes, I do. I do. I think a lot of times they don't do their job, for sure. In my experience, I've not been helped by them.
Okay, let's move ahead now. We get back to the timeline. So 4:01, she called Christian, then did that Instagram Live. At the end of the Instagram Live, she calls him again. Then at 4:33, Christian walks into the apartment. 4:43, Courtney Clenny calls her mother. That call lasted until 4:49, just over 6 minutes. Then at 4:49, she made a second call to her mother. They spoke until 4:56, a little over 7 minutes. At 4:57, Courtney Clenny calls 911. It appears to me that the stabbing takes place and her mother may still be on the line. 5:04, 57 seconds, police officers exit the elevator at the unit. Let's take a look.
We might have a dead body upstairs.
Okay. We'll follow you. Anybody up there? You were up there?
Yeah, security's there with two residents. If the girl, police has came 5 times. She wanted to commit suicide 5 different times. They were punching each other 5 different times. And until this day, this bad. He's unconscious, full of blood. I have the pictures here. We're here. Right here. Police are here. Hey, come on. Come here. Get up. You leave. Get up right now. Baby, wake up. What's it, Gurney? Corny.
Keep him sitting up. Leave.
Gurney, listen to me. Get up, come on.
No, I can't let this, okay.
Chaos there at the end. And you can see, you get some information about what was happening that day from the man who works in the building and you know, all this chaotic behavior in this tumultuous relationship. All right, so we took a look at the timeline, brings us to the next question in our investigation about that timeline.
So, we looked at the timeline, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the beautiful Catherine that's in the building. I see you, so I see you, baby. Hello, beautiful. So you say, so beautiful soul, Christian. I feel so sorry for his family. Yep. Like I said, she didn't commit suicide. However, she murdered her man instead. Yeah, it's true. Right? It's crazy work, right? Because we see, right, that the guy who is, I guess he run, you know, part of the area in the front desk of the expensive luxury apartment condo they were both staying in. And he stated that they was both hitting each other, right? And then they say, yo, and then acted like it was an accident and lied. So it's crazy, right? Because I was wondering why the building guy who on top said they were both doing that. They were both hitting each other. I was like, okay, I want to see that. And I said the post-work world, she said he had a beautiful soul, and if you hear, he tapes her, and such a bitch, yeah. She abused him and hit him before. Oh yeah. He never touched her, and we seen that. And that's why we're talking about this tonight. So everybody can get a clear understanding why I go with these psycho bitches, right? Let's go to the next clip.
Yeah, Tarlika, how relevant is the history here to what happened that day?
For that, now we're finna see, I think we're finna see the hitting. Watch this, y'all.
Yeah, Tarlika, how relevant is the history here to what happened that day?
Well, incredibly relevant. If the defense does the job that they need to do, they're going to bring in the 48-hour tape, like I said. But if the prosecutor's doing the job that they need to do, then they need to bring in the prior arrest that happened in Vegas, where she allegedly threw a glass at him and was arrested. You also have the text messages from Christian saying that he was a victim of domestic violence, that he was going to be treated at the hospital and say it was a football injury, and where he's detailing that he has been hit before. And then you see the elevator incident, like the doctor mentioned. This is a runway and a history of abuse, and it is a pattern. So of course the timeline is relevant. It's how the state and the defense play up the timeline that really will make the difference here.
Oh, did you see that? Boy, she was going to work, wasn't she? What Buddy talking about when he said that they was hitting each other? Let's look at this again.
Yeah, Tarlika, how relevant is the history here to what happened that day?
Well, incredibly relevant. If the defense does the job that they need to do, they're going to bring in the the 48-hour tape, like I said. But if the prosecutor's doing the job that they need to do, then they need to bring in the prior arrest that happened in Vegas, where she allegedly threw a glass at him and was arrested. You also have the text messages from Christian saying,
See that, right? She holding the elevator open for him to come in. Then she started pressing, hitting it hard, the thing, right? To close, and then start wailing on it. This happens, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I've been with women like this, right? And gotta have that shit, right? But we as men, we be like, man, this ain't nothing, you know, like we just stopping it and stuff. But then when you see this broad has a pattern of doing things like that, then you're like, oh no. But this happened to men all the time. And that's the moral of this story today. And we're not done. Like y'all heard them say, Las Vegas trip. She threw a glass in his face and cut him. Right? And cut him. Right? And he told everybody, you know what? I'm going to tell him it was a football injury. Somebody who was beaten up. And then he was documenting how he been abused. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, look at Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard. Same kind of wrench. Yes, it does. It's so important. This goes both ways. When people show you who they are, believe them. Facts. Men get abused too. Facts. Right? If no man ain't never been through that, y'all think that's cool to think a woman could just hit you, you can fuck yourself. Because women, the man always get the shit end of the stick. Majority of the times. Not all the time, but majority of the time. And with these women, we mad. Like the structure is different, right? And they know it, right? But then they know what type of people we is. We ain't gonna go there with them like that. So they act like they 7 foot tall around this mother. Shut your mouth, right? And then if you hit them back, then you the victim. Right? I'll tell you like this. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And we're gonna expose that. And we're not done with it. I mean, we got to get to some more clips so y'all can really see. Check this out.
To the Courtney Kenny case, the Kenny case, which is out of Miami. There's new video of an alleged attack on victim Christian Abumseli. The video was shot in Aspen, Colorado in 2022 and was released.
As y'all know, this one is actually going to be audio to where y'all can hear her and what she's saying to him. Right? What she's saying to him. And this woman is so insecure, talking about making up stuff. This was a jealous, beautiful woman. As beautiful as she is, as much money as she got, that don't mean nothing. Because a jealous, manipulative, lying broad is the same color, and what she did make her ugly. So check this out.
To the Courtney Kenny case, the Kenny case, which is out of Miami. There's new video of an alleged attack on victim Christian Abumseli. The video was shot in Aspen, Colorado in 2022 and was released by the Haggard law firm, which represents the Abumseli family. Now, this attack happened just before Abumseli was stabbed to death on April 3rd, 2022. and we want to warn you, it can be a bit difficult to watch.
Anyway, like I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then why am I not sober? Because of you. Like, but you're hindering my progress.
You need to sit down.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Come on.
Let go of me.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Let go of me. Like, I can't even, like, I'll start to hit you later. Like, get the off me.
You don't want to hit me?
Christian, he saw me, and I know he's looking. I'm like, fed up with you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with that you treat me. Oh, yes, I'm not mad at you.
You let Malala say some line that affected you.
I didn't let her say anything.
I didn't say
you did it.
Hey, let's go to Malala right now. Let's pull up her.
No, I'm just gonna hear her say
No, she's in the group chat. Let's put her on the phone right now.
I dare you.
Yeah, you dare me? Keep saying
You
it.
do it.
Then stop saying it then.
Do it.
Then stop saying it then. Then stop saying it then.
Actually,
Come on.
like, money in my
Ask her. Ask her, did I touch her
Do you
breast
see
yesterday?
how instigative he is?
No, you're telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I.
You did. I didn't say you touched it.
You said I did.
You were leaning. Yo, you were dumb as I actually don't agree with you. Actually, I'm done.
Okay.
Can you send him home?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay, fine.
Done. Because you're like, you're costing me money. I didn't do He's like, got to this house because of you.
You let Malala say some line ass.
No, because of you. Flirting with like 3 girls the whole time.
What 3 girls? What 3 girls? You?
Well, maybe
You
I didn't
and you?
matter.
You
It was
and you?
Milan.
Milan? I was flirting with Milan?
And she's saying, hey, come get your mans. He's trying to come home with me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. She said, come get your man that I was trying to hit on Milan. Come on, baby.
Okay.
That doesn't make sound right.
Christian, you're fired.
Fine.
Hopefully, shut up.
You
Hopefully,
never see me again. You are the most
good bitch. Shut
ever met in my
Hopefully,
life.
you will.
You corny.
You too. Get the out of here. This isn't your house.
Yeah, cool.
It's not my house. Like, you're just like my boyfriend. Get the out of here.
Just like your
I
boyfriend?
can actually get like done if you're not here.
Yeah.
Get the out of here.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
Get out. No, that's not gonna be the next time. Get the
Stop touching
Get
me.
out.
Don't touch me again.
Good thing. Get out, bitch. Get out.
Bitch.
You never loved me. The way you talk, the way that you treated like girls, and now you embarrass me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Embarrassed you yesterday. You're really just self-conscious. You always talk about, oh, Christian, you like this. I said, what did I tell you before? You're the baddest person in this bitch. No one has anything on you. I tell you this every day. I have text messages that you say, Christian, thank you for the content.
Shut up, but you don't do it the next day.
Why are you screaming? There's people in this house.
Get out, for real.
Yeah.
I never want to see you again.
Cool.
So difficult to watch those young people struggle. Clenny is being held without bond on a second-degree murder charge. The OnlyFans model's attorney says Abumseli was stabbed in self-defense because Clenny was a victim of domestic violence. Prosecutors claim Clenny was the abuser. The pair had a long history of domestic abuse. Clenny will be back in court tomorrow for a status hearing.
Oh my. God, I want you to know I'm praying for y'all, baby. Yeah. Holy shit, beautiful Mary B. We see who clearly was the aggressor. Oh shit. She's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful Mo_S. She's in the building. Look, I gotta turn up for her because she ain't seen a new turn up with me and Dumpster. Let's turn up for beautiful Mo_S. Man, salute. Salute. Y'all see how we coming on that? Y'all see Dumpster looking how pretty and stuff, just showing y'all how she coming. You hear me? So, yeah, that away. And look, it's going to be more, right? More, right? But that video was disturbing right there, right? Because we see who the aggressor was. It was clearly Courtney Clenny. We seen that she was hitting on him, how insecure and jealous he was. She told him, "You're fired," like he working for us. That's disturbing. Then she sit up there and lie and say, "She told me this and she said you that." And he like, "Damn, I tell you this every day. You the baddest mother in the world. Ain't nobody got nothing on you." Let's watch that again, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention.
To the Courtney Clenny case, which is out of Miami. There's new video of an alleged attack on victim Christian Abumseli. The video was shot in Aspen, Colorado in 2022 and was released by the Haggard law firm, which represents the Abumseli family. Now, this attack happened just before Abumseli was stabbed to death on April 3rd, 2022. And we want to warn you, it can be a bit difficult to watch.
Anyway, like I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And now why am I not sober? Because of you. Like, but you're hindering my progress.
You need to sit down. You need to sit
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Come on.
Let go of me.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Let go of me. Like, I can't even, like, I'll start to hit you later. Like, get the off me.
You don't want to hit me?
Christian, he saw me, and I know he's looking. I'm like, fed up with you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with that you treat me. Oh, yes, I'm not mad at you.
You let Malala say some line that affected you.
I didn't let her say anything.
I didn't say
you did it.
Hey, let's go to Malala right now. Let's pull up her.
No, I'm just gonna hear her sing.
No, she's in the group chat. Let's put her on the phone right now.
I dare you.
Yeah, you dare me? Keep saying
you
it.
do it.
Then stop saying it then.
Do it.
Then stop saying it then. Then stop saying it then. Come on. Ask her. Ask her, did I touch her breast yesterday?
See how instigative he is?
No, you're telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I.
You did. I didn't say you touched it.
You said I did.
You were leaning. Yo, you were dumb as. I actually don't agree with you. Actually, I'm done.
Okay.
Can you send him home?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay, fine.
Done. Because you're costing me money. I didn't do. Because I got to this house because of you.
You let Malon say some line ass.
No, because of you. Flirting with like 3 girls the whole time.
What 3 girls? What 3 girls? You?
Well, maybe it didn't matter.
You.
Milan.
Milan? I was flirting with Milan?
And she said, hey, come get your mans. She's trying to come home with me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. She said, come get your mans that I was trying to hit on Milan? Come on, baby.
Okay.
That doesn't even sound right.
Christian, you're fired.
It's fine.
Hopefully, shut up.
You'll never see me again. You are the most
good piece of shit.
ever met in my
Hopefully,
life.
you will.
You corny.
Dude, get the out of here. This isn't your house.
Yeah, cool.
It's not my house. You're just like my boyfriend. Get the out of here.
Just like your boyfriend?
I can actually get like down if you're not here.
Yeah.
Get the out of here.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
Get out of here. No, that's not gonna be the next time. Get the
Stop touching
Get
me.
out.
Don't touch me again.
Good thing, get out, bitch. Get out.
Bitch.
You never loved me. The way you talk, the way that you treated the girls, and now you embarrass me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Embarrassed you yesterday. You're really just self-conscious. You always talk about, oh, Christian, you like this. I say, what did I tell you before? You're the baddest person in this bitch. No one has anything on you. I tell you this every day. I have text messages that you say, Christian, thank you for the content.
Shut up! But you don't do it the next day!
Why are you screaming? There's people in this house.
Get out, for real. I never want to see you again.
So difficult to watch those young people struggle. Clenny is being held without bond on a second-degree murder charge. The OnlyFans model's attorney says Abumseli was stabbed in self-defense because Clenny was a victim of domestic violence. Prosecutors claim Clenny was the abuser. The pair had a long history of domestic abuse. Clenny will be back in court tomorrow for a status hearing.
Shout out to the beautiful late _but present. Love you to death. And she said cocaine is a hell of a drug. If y'all seen that, she said he stopped drinking for 2 weeks. She said you touched the girl's tits. He said, let's do it in, I could Say it in group chat now. You better not. You better not. Right? Then what she go to? You never loved me. I'm sorry, women. I've been through this before. They love to say, you never loved them. I'm sorry, women. But I know, listen, we say stuff, y'all say stuff. Right. But, like, I never get that when you into it. You never loved me. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell is they talking about? Right? It's just like the beautiful Mary B said, this is so fucked up. So fucked up, right? Because clearly we could see he said, because he like, bitch, don't you ever fucking contact me again. Because he like, you say I did this, let's get it in the group chat right now. And she said, you better not. Because she don't want to be embarrassed. She know it ain't true. She's a drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the beautiful Mo. She said it's so fucked up. She said he's the abuser, and that's why she did it. Self-defense, battered spouse. Right? And I want y'all to know well, before I do that, because I'll get to that, I got this other clip I want y'all to see. Check this out.
On April 3rd, 2022, Courtney was forced to defend herself from Abumseli's physical attack. All right, the defense there trying to turn it around. Here to discuss our two criminal defense attorneys, Marie Peretta and Marsha Minot. Marsha, I'm going to start with you, and I just want to get your reaction to that video. Again, I just find it so hard to watch. I mean, you see two young people, particularly Courtney seems to have some self-esteem issues. The sort of same issues seem to be coming up in many of the videos and tapes that we've seen of them. Your thoughts?
I think this is a toxic relationship where it's disheartening to watch because it seems as if no one around this couple did anything to intervene to try to get some help because it is a train wreck that is waiting to happen. It sounds as if there are other individuals that were in the room or in the facility where they were having this argument. And it sounds as if there's a self-esteem issue going on with her. She is physically assaulting him, and you can see that. I think there are times where he was trying to hold her to control her or to get her to calm down. But it sounds as if he was defending even the allegations to not be true. But for other individuals, even the foot or the person who I saw in some of this video footage to not have done anything, to not have seen this escalating to a place where somebody was going to get hurt, whether him or her, it's disheartening.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, I can tell you this, Marie, Christian Abumseli seems to show restraint on a number of the videos that we've seen. Now, this was released with a statement by the family attorney as well, saying basically that the videos, it's a clear example of how the myths around men as victims of domestic violence can be dangerous. Security knew of the violence and did nothing. They could have prevented the stabbing. This was the stabbing that resulted in his death. Again, this video from Aspen, Colorado, shortly before that incident. What do you make of it? And I'm talking specifically about as evidence. Can it come in or will it come in this case? Again, the prosecution trying to show there was this pattern. Will it come in and what does it really show?
It shows, like Marsha says, toxicity, and it's painful to watch. And yes, it may come in if her defense is self-defense and if she's saying she was afraid of him. So these videos are clearly going to show how afraid of him were you when you were willingly attacking him and he really wasn't doing anything but holding you back when clearly the size difference is evident and he could have hurt you. That is what's happening here. But I think with her, it's jealousy and control, and domestic violence goes both ways. A little tiny girl could murder a big grown man, as evident here. But I want to say his attorneys need to stop leaking these tapes. Let the DA do their job, because putting out these tapes against her is not helping the situation. It's going to taint a jury pool. It's going to give defense an argument that she can't get a fair trial. They need to just stop doing this right now. Stop leaking these tapes. Let the system do its job.
That's an interesting point, Marsha. I want you to comment on that as well. They're obviously trying to get ahead of this thing, put out information. They're also suing the building where the actual death and the stabbing happened. And you can tell by their statement, they're sort of setting that up, that folks were aware of it and didn't do anything. Security there knew of it, again, because of this issue with male domestic violence and being victims of domestic violence. But your thoughts on why they would release this tape, and is it problematic for them?
I think the reason that they're releasing this tape is because we have a racial component, which is the pink elephant in the room. You have a young white female who killed a young black male. And when you say the word self-defense, the first thing that comes into mind is the woman is defending herself because she is the weaker sex. So I can see the motivation of the family to say, you are tainting this jury pool by calling her a victim, by saying she was defending herself, and by defense counsel constantly alleging that he's been a domestic abuser. So it's a battle of the public opinion, and that's why I think the motive behind them releasing these videos is what's happening.
Yeah, and basically her story that she told police, Abumseli grabbed her by the throat, threw her to the ground. She got away, somehow grabbed a knife, threw that knife at him, and that's how he ended up with the knife inside. Doesn't match up with the forensics, so there's problems there as well. This one is going to be interesting. All right, ladies, stand by. Folks.
Oh my. Like, and you heard what they said, and this goes into what the beautiful Mo said. And she didn't get charged for months. If it was the other way around, he would have not just been immediately arrested, but probably killed by the cops. Ain't that the truth? The whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And like Dr. Wolf, Dimple said, sadly, and like the lady said in there, sadly is because the pink elephant in the room is a white woman and a black man. We can't run from that. I don't run from it, I run to it. We call stuff for what it is, right? I'll go back to this comment what Mo said, and she didn't get charged. Let's go to out here a black male. Let's talk about any male. No color. They could be any color. You think if the police came in and seen a horrific scene like that, it would have took 6 months to arrest the dude? No, he would have been gone immediately, or like the beautiful Mo said, he would have been shot and killed, probably by the cops. Right. But sadly, everybody, shout out to Kimberly Angel. She said there is no good side of releasing the tapes. Getting this story out, male can be victims too. There is a good side, yeah, absolutely, right? But, you know, I'm not a lawyer, right? But, you know, I could see why they would say that. But in this case, if it was I don't get it though, because if it was a woman, they would be screaming for the tapes to be out. You wouldn't hear no lawyer saying this tapes shouldn't be out. They'd be like, look at him. Look at the monster. Look at the control. Look how he's trying to attack her. So I agree with you on that. There is a good side of releasing these tapes. So I totally disagree with the other lady, but she is a lawyer, and I get that you could say that, and they could try to play, you know, the jury could be tainted. Their client won't get a fair trial. I could see that, right? But I can also see where you have this beautiful white woman, right? And you have this black man, right? And how they could play a part. We done seen it before. Let's not run from it. Let's just keep it real. Because he was a handsome black man himself. To say that, like, he could have got plenty of women. That's why she acted the way she did. Right? Right, and that's just the truth. That's why she acted the way she did. Because he was a handsome dude, very much shaped, talked great. Right? No. I'm not a lawyer either, but I agree with you. I agree with you. These tapes must have been allowed. I agree with you, beautiful. 100%. You said absolutely. And a white woman, then he is totally at a disadvantage. Oh, that's the truth. Oh, that's what you were saying. No, yeah, hell yeah. It's the truth. Right? We done seen that happen, especially in a lot of Republican states. Right? You know, Florida is, hell yeah, it's a Republican state, just like Texas is. Right? We done seen that happen. Right? And that's the reason why I'm doing this video tonight. What I want y'all to know, like I stated, I'm gonna have a bunch more on this, you know, and we're gonna really cover this. I'm gonna do my best to, you know, get my Melanie Little on, the beautiful and great Melanie Little on, right? Because this right here is what's going on in our community. This right here is what's going on in our community. Look at cocksucker man. Look at her. Look at this plastic face, wrinkle, lipstick everywhere. Roach, chameleon, piece of crap. Right. And she is one of the biggest pieces of shit. Right. And we definitely gotta talk to her today. Right? Definitely. She definitely got to do the talking to. See, because let me holler at you, you wrinkle face, cocksucking bitch. And everybody, we finna take this walk with her. Because I want to let y'all know, the bitch, she isn't angry because of what anyone else did in reality. The bitch is angry because every time she looks in the motherfucking mirror, she sees someone she doesn't even respect. Am I talking to her, y'all? Am I talking to her? Let me say it again. This cock sucker Daniel bitch isn't angry because of what anyone else did. In reality, the bitch is angry because every time she looks in the motherfucking mirror, she sees someone she don't motherfucking respect. Shout out to Rockstar _ Journey 100 in the building. Salute. Let me tell y'all about this bitch. See, this bitch got that kind of jealousy that doesn't come from real competition. Right? It comes from insecurity so deep, it turns into bitterness by this wrinkle-faced, cocksucking, manual piece of shit. let me holler at y'all. I'm taking on this walk. Because see, it comes from the bitch knowing deep down that she's wearing a motherfucking costume every single day, pretending to be confident, pretending to be important, pretending to be happy. While on the inside, this plastic bitch scared that if the mask slips off that wrinkled face of hers, nobody would actually motherfucking stay talking to her. See, the bitch, she doesn't hate people. This plastic face bitch, she hates motherfucking self. And instead of the bitch fixing what's broken deep down inside of her miserable self, the bitch, you know what she do? She projects it outward like fucking poison. Venomous bitch. Look at her. Look at that. Look at this peon. Look at the picture, right? look at it, y'all. Y'all see what she doing? Come on, I look at the bitch. I see every smile. This bitch force is fake. When I look at this plastic face bitch, every compliment this bitch ever gave to anybody was a motherfucking angle. Right? And guess what, y'all? Let's put the nail in the coffin. I ain't done. We talking to this bitch, but this is what it really is. Every motherfucking relationship she keep is transactional. Hold up. Am I talking to her, y'all? Am I talking to her? Because let me tell you about this miserable bitch. She doesn't build real friendships. She buys them. We all see it. Tell me if I'm lying. Press 1 if I'm telling the truth. Press 2 if I'm lying. I'm going to wait. I need to see y'all participate. Once again, this bitch doesn't build real friendship. This miserable bitch, she buys them with money. The bitch give them favors. The bitch brag about her status. With what the bitch can offer, not with who the bitch actually is. And that's the saddest part, right, about this chameleon, donkey, wrinkle-faced, plastic peon bitch. Let me tell you about this miserable bitch, right? Everybody look. She doesn't believe people would choose her for personality, her loyalty, or her heart, or even the bitch character. So she replaces connection with currency. Money, 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 money. She replaces her fucking respect with fucking leverage. You know what the bitch do? She replaces love with obligation. But she gonna take this walk. I'm not playing with her today. I'm not playing with her. See, you miserable bitch. You miserable bitch, let me tell you what you're doing. That's not building real friendships. That's like a fucking business transaction with your emotions attached because you're miserable and you're lonely. Hold up. You hear me, cocksucker Daniel? What you do, you silly plastic face bitch, that's not building real friendships, bitch. What you doing, what we call is like a business transaction with your miserable emotions attached. I didn't come to play with you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all help. I didn't come to play with you, bitch. See, I'm different. See, this is what you want. This is what you gonna get. You wanna fuck with my people steady, mess with this side, so we're gonna talk about you. See, you know what this cocksucker Daniel bitch do? This ignorant bitch, she calls people her circle. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all know, like I like to say, in reality, right? You know, in reality, what the fuck this is? The people who are circled is just a motherfucking receipt. You know what this cocksucker Daniel bitch do? She keep a list of who owes her. A list of who the bitch paid off, whether it was emotionally, financially, or socially. Oh. And then this bitch has the nerve, the absolute audacity to act entitled on top of it, like she did with the beautiful and great Melanie. Like the bitch did with the great Jimmy. Like the bitch doing with the GOAT. Like the bitch playing with the OG. We not having nothing with this bitch. I'm on one tonight. I'm on one tonight. And I love everybody who on one with me tonight. Y'all are the best. You know, you see, the way she been trashing the great Melanie Little, right? Because she didn't feel like, as gracious as that thank you was to her, it wasn't enough. You know why? Because the bitch act like the world owes her gratitude. Like, motherfuckers should just bow down just because she showed the fuck up. Like, everyone should clap their motherfucking hand for her, thank her, praise her, and treat the bitch like royalty for doing the bare fucking minimum. Not playing. See, this bitch, She don't just want appreciation. We see how the bitch acting. This bitch is demanding worship. She wants us to worship her. The bitch act like if someone doesn't kiss the ring, she turns ugly, as we see. I mean, real ugly. I mean, the bitch is spiteful. The bitch is petty. The bitch is vindictive. The bitch is cold. And the bitch is motherfucking nasty with a wrinkle face, plastic looking ass. Not because the bitch thinks she's strong, because I see right through the bitch. It's because the bitch is fragile as fuck. I mean that. Because everybody, all of us, right? If we actually love ourselves, right? We don't have to do like this bitch, right? Right? Because we know we love ourselves. You don't need constant validation, bitch. People who are secure with themselves, you stupid bitch. We don't need to remind everybody how fucking important we are. People who are confident is a motherfucker, you wrinkle-faced bitch. We don't need to keep score. But this bitch does. This bitch remembers every dollar, every favor. This bitch remember every, I did this for you, every, you owe me. That's what she do. In a second, someone stopped feeding this bitch ego, like she didn't think that thank you from the beautiful and great Melanie Little was enough, right? The second, someone, like I said, don't thank her enough, or she thought the beautiful Melanie Little doesn't act impressed enough because she sent $499. The nerve of this wrinkle-faced, plastic-looking bitch. So what I found out, after all this, the bitch flips, like y'all told me. The bitch been flipped. She been going at the beautiful and great Melanie Little and Jimmy now, like for a year. It's like, right? The OG, right? Not because the bitch was wrong, right? Y'all see them cracks in their glasses? You know why? It's because her illusion was motherfucking cracked. I'm talking to you, cocksucker Naniel. Can you talk like that? No. Because, bitch, we see you. You want to be seen as very, very generous. But only if it buys loyalty to you, bitch. We see right through you. The bitch want to be seen as very, very kind. Right, ladies and gentlemen? But only if it gets her power that she feel like she deserves, right? Because we see the bitch wants to be seen as important, right? Because the wrinkled face bitch without attention, she feels fucking invisible like a motherfucking ghost. Real talk. And when the bitch feel like a ghost, it terrifies the bitch. So the bitch started doing this fuck shit she do, right? She overcompensate that shit with this bullshit entitlement. This cocksucking attitude the bitch got. This bitch got a sense of fucking supporting that the bitch ain't actually earned. The bitch talk and walk in this community like she's above all the people. But deep down, the bitch is miserable and fucking terrified of being beneath them. That's why the bitch jealous. It's not of success, not of money, not of attention. She jealous, right, of the great people like the beautiful Melanie Little, the great Jimmy, and the OG. She jealous because they authentic and organic as they fucking come. They are authentic people, something she ain't. She jealous of that, y'all. Because, bitch, let me talk to you. People don't have to buy fucking loyalty and be a trickster like you tricking bitch. People don't got to beg for respect like you do, you worthless cocksucker, manual piece of shit, bitch. You don't see people around her reminding the fucking room who the fuck they are with your big super chats, and you don't feel like the thank yous is gracious enough. Because, bitch, you can't stand people who real. That's what the problem is, bitch. Because us real people, we expose the fake wrinkle-faced bitches like you. This bitch so hateful, she can't stand people who are grateful, y'all. Because this bitch think gratitude exposes entitlement. Right? She can't stand people like the beautiful man, the little Jimmy, the OG, and everybody, the turtle boy who she talk about, who are secure with themselves, right? Because she see how secure they is with themselves, and that exposed this bitch her insecurities. So what the bitch been doing? Lashes out. Bitch love to talk down. The bitch acts real nasty. The bitch love to play victim. The bitch plays like she's the boss. The bitch plays like she's the queen. But one thing we know, this bitch never plays honest, ladies and gentlemen. Because she's miserable, spiteful on the inside. Oh my. Because she will be admitting, yeah, she's empty on the inside, lonely on the inside. What a real character should be, you cocksucking Naniel bitch. Because being honest, right? For this miserable bitch would be admitting, telling everybody around the world she don't even like her motherfucking self. Oh my. Am I talking that shit? I'm just saying though. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I told y'all this bitch gonna take walks with me because I don't play. I'm really like that. Y'all seeing it? Because if the bitch would be honest with her motherfucking self, the bitch would be admitting she built off a fucking bullshit camouflage image, right? Instead of real motherfucking substance, you wrinkle face potato head bitch. And everybody around the world. That's why cocksucker Daniel is bitter as a motherfucker. Not because life treated her, like unfairly. Cause we see the big, I make it rain, hold up. I make it rain, hold up. How we see she be spending that money. So it's not because life treated cocksucker Daniel unfairly. It's because this miserable, lonely bitch, so-called think, she on this fake ass throne, right? And this bitch expects everyone to bow to it. The nerve, the audacity of this bitch. Shout out to my dog, Bob Brown, in the building. Salute. The bitch won't applause. Say my name. Without accountability. You selfless bitch. Bitch won't respect without hearing people be critical of the bitch. The bitch want loyalty with loyalty. Love without love. And guess what? When the bitch don't get it, ladies and gentlemen, what she do? The bitch turn nasty, super nasty. We see the bitch. She really fucking mean-spirited, the little witch bitch she is. Real ugly on the inside. No matter how the plastic-looking bitch look on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Because the bitch entitlement that this bitch really thinks she got, let me tell you what it is, bitch. It's your own motherfucking insecurity, bitch. With this fake ass crown you got on your motherfucking head, cocksucker Manuel. Let me tell you, bitch, what jealousy is. It's just the self-hatred, bitch, you have within yourself on the inside. You hear me? And what you do with that? You be looking for targets, bitch. And you got me fucked up. I told y'all, we didn't come here to play. We come here to break people down in the full capacity and show how really scum of a fucking person they really are. Right? And she proves that clear cut, no debating. Chameleon, bitch. Roach infested, dirty, wrinkle face plastic. Dark on the inside. I be tricking like a motherfucker, bitch. And I can't stand nothing about it. Right? Because the bitch, she's smart. She a stupid bitch, but I ain't gonna take it away from her being smart, right? Because she wouldn't be a lawyer if the bitch didn't have no sense. Ladies and gentlemen, what I do know about the bitch, right? What I do know this bitch she just don't want appreciation like the great, beautiful Melanie Little did to her when she gave that for $499. The bitch wanted worship. She wanted to be worshipped. And that's sick. That's sick. Like I said, that jealousy, it don't come from her trying to be competitive, be the best law tuber in the world. It comes from this bitch being so insecure deep down inside, ladies and gentlemen. It done turned into a whole lot of motherfucking bitterness. We didn't come to play. See, when I tell people I'm going to take them on the walk, I'm going to take them on the walk. But before I do that, I want to say this to all the people on here, right? You know, they got this, we doing something right. Because, you know, they got this stigma out there about me, which I don't give a fuck, because y'all know how I am. I want everybody, you know, if you can, put a bandana around your face and say, I'm Ray from Dallas. Say, whatever town you're from, say, I'm from Chicago, I'm Ray from Dallas. Y'all could just send it to the email if y'all want to participate, because we're going to make a video like that. Since, you know, they love, you know, to do the most, right? So if y'all want to, y'all can send that to 214rayfromdallas@gmail.com. And we're going to make something real big out of that. Since they want to do the most, right? Because everybody who rock with me know how I really am. And I'm going to make that video so clean, right? You know, I'm going to make it, yeah. I'm going to make it so clean. So 214, yeah, y'all can do whatever color y'all want to. Whatever, just wrap the bandana and say, I'm from, you know, I'm from Dallas. I'm Ray from Dallas. I'm from Dallas and I'm Ray from Dallas. I'm from Miami and I'm Ray from Dallas. I'm from Linden, Massachusetts. You can say the city and state, and I'm Ray from Dallas, right? And we're going to make something up with that. And I would very much appreciate if everybody will participate in that, right? So I can make that real, real beautiful, right? Because I know y'all be sending us to that, but I want to make something for y'all too. Hold up. Say that to the beautiful Moes. She say, I'm from Massachusetts, but currently stay in Florida. But I am Ray from Dallas, y'all. She just turned me up. Y'all look. So y'all know what? We got to turn her up with the new, one of the new turn ups. Me and Dumpster Juice. See how we come. Man, shout out to the beautiful Moes. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, like I said, and I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say, sister, y'all could be like the beautiful Mary B. Say, no fool, I'm worried from however y'all want to do it. Be as creative, and I'm gonna put it together so beautiful. Right, so beautiful. I appreciate if everybody will participate in that. Once again, thank you to the beautiful Moesque, right? For turning us up. And I appreciate that. If y'all ain't hit that like button, y'all know that's absolutely 100% free. If y'all ain't hit that share button, that's free. Help these algorithms grow. And look, y'all, don't go nowhere. I just need to take my first break. But if everybody can, right, can y'all go hype that last video I just did? Pretty please. Pretty please. And come back in 1 minute after this break over with. 1 minute. You know, it's me and Dumpster. You know, like how we coming a minute and some seconds. Can y'all go hype that last video for me, please?
Hey, huh? Yeah. See, most of these rappers be gangsters and thugs on the internet. No, I'm not really into that. We pop up right at your spot with a Glock and the 50 cal. Like, fuck nigga, give me that. What you know about setting it off at 8 in the morning? I ain't even brush my teeth yet. Slept on the floor with them roaches and rats in the trap. Now I'm jacking these traps like, come get your beat back.
Rafer. Stop. I know what I'm doing. We shouldn't handle it like that. We should do it like this.
Solid won't fall for no nigga, I rep for the clear, we really be stepping. He say he yell, he probably a pussy, would try me, I'm live with a cancer connection. I see these lanes from afar, I'm on top of my shit like a building, you ain't gotta vouch for me. I ain't swearing no nigga, you can't get $1 if you ain't been broke on the couch with me. Eating them spreads in the tension, envision my future like Raven, that look how I'm living. I done had foreign on foreign and fuck that designer, white tees and force, that's daily. I can't see me going broke, my kids gotta eat and that 40 cat getting impatient. Show me a nigga that told you I'm lazy, I bet that same nigga that told you that hate me. We ain't respecting no nigga who can't get his own, but begging like I own something. Calling my phone and threatening my life like he gon' come take it, you know how I'm coming. Stomp on the pussy, whole neck dirty up my new forces and choke his ass out with my chain. Laugh at her eye while my partner recording the drama, you fuck niggas stay in your lane. Fuck all these niggas and bloggers all on my dick now. Yeah, I'm with the shit now. Ain't no gimmick, I look like a brick in the league now. Yo bitch, you get digged down. I'm a target, you won't catch me without a stick now. They probably will whack me. I'm stinging shit like a bumblebee, keep it out safety. I'm dying to catch a whole lacking. Hey man, nigga know how I'm coming, man. Stop on the pussy, hold that dirty up my new force and choke his ass out with my chain.
Man, hold up, man. Y'all know, like, I want y'all to know. I mean, I know we all got lives, so I'm gonna keep it over a 2-week stretch, right? Something like that. 1 week, 2 week. And please, everybody, because I'm gonna keep pushing this, because I want to make something special with it, right? And it's gonna be real cold. Like she said, you trying to take this walk? Question what? I'm ready from that. Like y'all could come up with anything, right? Anything y'all want to say. Just end it off with I'm ready from Dallas, man. And I will really, really, really appreciate that. Because we're gonna make something special out of that, right? See, one thing about cocksucker Daniel, right? One thing about Courtney Clinton, right? One thing about Mary shit. These bitches are weak, right? That's why the bitches do the shit that they do, right? They weak on the inside. And is it the truth come to the power? Right? But I can't stand this fucking woman, right? Right here. Because I didn't know she meant, you know, with the beautiful Melanie Love, right? I didn't know that. I guess because I wasn't on Twitter. Because, bitch, you hate yourself. And everybody can see that shit loudly as a motherfucker, bitch. That echo going from the 214 to across the pond, everywhere you motherfucking go, bitch. Not because people impressed by your wrinkle face ass, bitch. It's because your bitch ass insecurity always need a motherfucking audience, you dumb bitch. Let me tell y'all about this bitch. You know what? Let me tell y'all about her. She wakes up angry at the mirror that never lied. Furious at the reflection that won't flatter her bullshit delusions, right? She's mad. I'm talking about big mad at a soul that feels super hollow No matter how much validation this bitch drinks, right? Gotta walk with me. No matter how many compliments she snorts like fucking, right? Because the bitch being jealous, it ain't quiet. It's not subtle. It's not hidden. Shout out to the dog BLT in the building. What's popping? Man, you see how we coming. The bitch is loud, be real twitchy and shit. Like desperate fucking mode. Bitch be obsessive. The bitch, she don't envy success. The bitch resents existence. I'm talking to her. Right? See, she the type of broad, right? She doesn't want what you have. She wants you not to fucking have it, right? Because she jealous of Melanie Little. She jealous of all the people above her. Jealous. She don't compete to try to, to show she the best she could be. Look at them roaches on her, y'all. Look at them chameleons around her. See, what she do is she contaminates every motherfucking thing. I mean that. Because when a woman like Plastic Face don't like herself, she don't try to build herself up. She destroys. The bitch, she don't grow. The bitch poisons. She doesn't heal, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them roaches and chameleons. She infects, and I mean this with everything in me. And her so-called friendships, Scraggy, Scooby-Doo voice. And her so-called friendships, Scraggy, Scooby-Doo voice. Remember I told y'all this. Them not real relationships. That's show me the money. Jerry Maguire voice. Hold up. We all seen her. We see the receipts of her doing what she do. The payments. You know when she paid him, right? That be her silencing them. She buys them in cash, ladies and gentlemen. But you can't buy everybody with cash. Cocksucker Daniel. Right? See, her money, she think that's loyalty. But, it's rented by your favors, bitch. The plastic ass, demented smile, funded by your fucking money, bitch. This bitch be having affections on subscription plans. Look, the bitch don't have friends. The bitch got employees. She paid them. They all work for her. You know, y'all know that's why she bankrolled them all the time. So they don't abandon her. Am I talking to her? See, because the people who she give money to, who she feed, you know how I say, feed me, see more, feed me. So they don't expose her. Like I say, she give them money, right? When I say feed me, see more, feed me. She supports them so they don't tell the real truth. People she give money to, y'all. Y'all know why she doing that? So she doesn't have to face her motherfucking self alone. Oh, wait. Because making genuine and real connections organically that we know that happens, right? She not like that, right? She don't know how to do that. So trying to do it, it fucking scares the shit. I mean, terrifies her. She like us, what we do on her. Real intimacy, it requires being honest. But she can't do that. Because with this bitch being honest, right, it would expose the rot on that plastic, wrinkle ass face she got. So, you know what the trickster do? Trick. In her mind, this bitch is building this fake ass kingdom out of fake fucking people, out of fake fucking loyalty, fake fucking laughs and smiles, fake fucking love for this fake bullshit validation, this fake ass power trip she on, and this fake ass importance she needs. You know what we call that? That's a cardboard crown on a paper motherfucking throne. And the fucking entitlement this bitch got, swaggy. Oh, I mean this. It's pathological, ladies and gentlemen. This bitch right here, who? This woman who thinks I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. This bitch walks around like the world owe her oxygen. Stupid bitch. She talks like having real gratitude. We got to kneel before her like she's our master. Like the bitch move like everyone who she paid. They should just bow down just for existing Nerd this wrinkle face bitch. This bitch expect supercalifragilistic the expialidocious thank yous. Because damn, and thank you, the great Melanie Little gave her was extraordinary to me. Like she won't praise for basic fucking decency, ladies and gentlemen. She won't applause because she's super tatted. You peeping the behavior? This bitch won't, this supercalifragilistic, the expialidocious, she wanna have fucking recognition for just her presence fucking alone. The nerve of you, cocksucker nigga. Oh my. Oh my. Like the bitch don't serve right like a real person. She expects to be served like she's the queen to be, this motherfucker. It's like this bitch just don't think she contributing, like helping motherfucker. When she do it, boy, this bitch think, not she thinks, this bitch demands a fucking tribute. Think about that. Look how she acted. I'm tell you about you, bitch. Your ego is starving. Your soul, bitch, is malnourished. Your spirit inside, bankrupt. And your heart is a big old empty space for your miserable storage. So you walk around like this fucking like complex. Like you be acting like you we see you and it being like on a fake moral high ground, like you are that, all that, and is that. Like, bitch, you think privilege is character. It's not. You think having access to people is achievement. It's not. You think tricking off all your money is meaning. It's not. You think when you do that influence your identity. It don't, bitch. And the ugliness you do it with, it's not your face, your body, or your looks. It's your fucking energy, bitch, in real life. The way I seen you weaponize the great, beautiful Melanie Little gratitude. The way you think giving a big super chat being generous, like it's some type of fucking leverage. Bitch. The way the bitch think if she give a big super chat, this bitch is on this super hierarchy, ladies and gentlemen. And that's, I'm telling the truth. The way she think being kind by giving a big super chat, she could turn that into some type of fucking control. The nerve of her. It's like her tricking the way she do. She turns, you know, like the relationships to where she got one on them. What I'm trying to say, like she used leverage against them. Like she act like she helping people, y'all. This bitch trying to own them. See, the bitch think it's support. She trying to control them. See, what she thinks she do is uplift. No, the bitch manipulates. She's a facade. This bitch don't do it out of love. She does it because she try to use it against people. She smiles with a cracked ass mouth and calculate the bullshit she do in her peanut head ass mind. She give big old hugs, wrap them around you tight with her wrinkled arms, right? She holding them right. She's scheming with her ugly, nasty soul. She think it's compliments that come from them brutal lips of hers. It's not. It's resent in that ugly spirit that she has. So the way she do, because she's a trickster, right? When she do something for somebody, like it has strings attached. Like I told you, every favor she do, conditions. Every fucking gesture that she do, it has a motherfucking price tag. Every fucking relationship has a ledger, y'all. And motherfucking spite. This shit is obsessive with her. Let me tell y'all what she do. Let me tell y'all what she do. She studies people she hates more than people she actually fucking loves. Think about that. Listen to me. It's a walk of reality with her. She studies people she hates more than people she actually fucking loves in her real life. She tracked their lives, y'all. She envies what's inside her. She watched the success of Melanie Little, and she resents it with every ounce in her body. Like, the type of bitch she is, like, the bitch memorized like wins that she didn't even fucking earn. This bitch obsesses over people she doesn't even possess. And her hatred she shows, y'all, it isn't straight saying I'm a woman and I'm a stand up. Let me tell you what it is, cocksucker Daniel. It's self-rejection projected outward, bitch. You don't despise others. It's a game with you. You despise yourself, bitch. And what you don't like, what you can't tolerate, bitch, what you can't stand on the inside of you, right? You hate seeing real motherfuckers comfortable in their own skin. Oh my. Oh my. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Look. I'm turning up for this person because I'm 30 minutes late, right? And this person, I'm always just saying, right, what's the over under that you fucked in, even if she wasn't the last person on earth in the apocalypse. Oh, wait. Damn. Oh. Let me read that again. Right. What's the over under that you fucked? Man, the last person on earth in the apocalypse. I would fuck that bitch if she was the last person on Apocalypse. Boy, I will put I'll put the righty and the lefty together and we would go to work. I'll be on some, it was just my imagination, just going up and down, fast or slow, running away with me. Hold up, y'all. I'll be like, it was just my imagination. And then, oh, got my, yeah, not even with Helen's eyes. I use the righty or the lefty, and I go fast or slow. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I say, it was just my imagination. Hold up, I'll be going to y'all. Running away with me. It was just my imagination. Oh, okay, good. Running away with me. Now let me turn that person up who turned me up 30 minutes ago on Cash App. I love you, fucking death. Turn up. Man, hold up. Salute to the beautiful one who turned me up. Love you to death. All right, but I ain't lying to y'all. Like real talk. I still got talk, but that's the last person. Nope, not on my watch. I'll be a stroking, hold up. Stroking, hold up. Stroking till it throw y'all see how I'm coming? I'll be stroking fast and slow. Stroking real fast. Stroking till it throws up. Oh no! Love you, Crow. Have a great rest of the day. Love you to death, baby. For real. Stroker, stroker, chugga, 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 chugga. No. You see that? No. Man, that couldn't even, that does nothing for me. Nothing. Nothing. I'm telling y'all what I do on everything. Because see, a bitch like her, let me talk to you. I'm gonna give you free game, cocksucker nanny. Like when you hate yourself, right? You don't evolve. You rot in place. Look at your face. You're not lonely because you alone. You lonely because no one actually knows the real you. You surrounded by a bunch of people you paid off, but I know you still feel super empty on the inside. Like you surrounded by all these fake ass voices you trick to, and you still feel like you're not getting heard. I hope you taking in this free game. I'm trying to give you free game, cocksucker Daniel. You got all these fake ass people around you who you trick to. And I can see right through you. You still feel isolated, don't you? Because when you trick with people and thinking you bought love, that doesn't feel voids, bitch, because it's fake. When you paying these people to be around you, that's not going to heal the wounds that you have deep down inside, cocksucker Manuel. You want paid companionship. Right. That doesn't create real connection, cocksucker Manuel. When you buy these people, it's fake. It's not real friendship. That's not gonna cure the emptiness inside of you, lady. And deep down, I know you know this. I know you know this the truth. I'm telling you. And how I know you know? Because that's this right here. The truth. It makes you vicious, don't it? You wanna bite somebody up. We see you with these weak ass posts, how you lash out and attack people and mock people, you belittle people, you try to undermine people, you try to degrade people, you're judging people, you despise a lot of people, you project people, bitch, you blame people, and you hate people, bitch. But guess what? Real people, we see right to you. Because what you're doing, that's not a powerful move. Real people like us, it's not intimidating for us. You don't fear us. You isn't feared by us. You know why? Because you's a wrinkled, plastic, fake, fragile peon. With a broken fucking glass ego. Look at your face. A brittle fucking identity, you worthless. You don't love yourself. So you like to trick people, trick with them, money, make it rain, to try to control them. And what I learned about women, I'm sorry. But not all women, some. Some women. And you the one who I'm talking about. Cocksucker lady. See what I know, because I deal with women like you. Not like you physically, but I deal with women like you. All right. Women who don't respect themselves, everyone, they will always, I mean, always try to dominate everyone they're around. That's the truth. Women who not real with themselves, who don't know themselves, when you see them like her, it's always an act. What she doing is called a performance. Women like her who never took time to look at themselves and heal themselves from how miserable they are on the inside, they will always try to harm others. Oh. And with her not healing, right, her bitterness is easier than her looking herself in the motherfucking mirror and having accountability, ladies and gentlemen. Her being spiteful is stunting her growth. Because the hatred this woman got, it's easier than her trying to heal the miserable, the emptiness that she feels on the inside. See, what she do is she like to have control. I've been with women like this. And women who like to have control, it's easier for them than to show real vulnerability. And I mean this with everything in me. And women like her, and women I done been with before, who are cruel, way easier to do that than actually have real change. Look at it, y'all. Bitch ain't wicked. This bitch is evil. Okay. The bitch is wicked too, right? Because she's so miserable, lonely, and empty on the inside. That's why she wicked. And being empty on the inside, as we see, when fed by her peanut ass ego and the way she tricked her money, which she think supposed to bring this bitch ass entitlement she looking for. She becomes a motherfucking monster who loves control because she make it rain. Oh my. I mean, if that ain't the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you can't break it down no better than that, in my opinion. Right? Because reality is reality, right? And what they say about reality, it's a motherfucker. And we have to look into reality of who this treacherous cocksucker, manual, plastic face, wicked, vindictive, evil, chameleon, roach face. I'm drunk and put my lipstick on everywhere. Bitch is. And I mean that with every fucking thing in me. I'm not here to play, right? Because when you go at people who I like, you know, going to great man little, and I didn't know that until just now. Then you going at the homie Jimmy, bitch, I be fucked up. You going at the go-to, you wrinkle face bitch, you jealous, hateful bitch. Bitch, tricking your money, bitch, you making it rain, bitch. That ain't gonna control shit. Get no control from motherfuckers who real, bitch. Fuck you mean? What is we doing? This ain't no game. I take offense to that. I take real offense to that, y'all. Because, you know, I don't like, you know, you could talk shit about somebody When you play dirty, call them PDFs. When you get mad at a woman for you don't think you're getting the best thank you got, that shows that you're sick on the inside. That ain't nobody else but you. You're sick. Sick. Man, I love y'all to motherfucking death, man. I see Jimmy on. I want to go catch some of Jimmy. My guy, Auntie Dale, I gotta go catch Jimmy because y'all know that's my guy. Y'all know I'm coming for him. So look, I love y'all to death, right? Because y'all are the truth. And y'all know, let's go over to Jimmy. Look, don't meet me there. Beat me there. Love y'all to death. See y'all later on today.
Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Smoking on Shikari Bronx mixed with Obama, that's the presidential shit. Top of bag a nigga really want, most wouldn't know what to do with it. Really had to get it out the mud. Really had to get it out the dirt. With no love or no handouts, nigga really had to go and put in work. Praying packs in the mail, making home. Shout out niggas with the beans and carry on. Nigga out here doing alley capping, but you color show when that pressure's on. Hustle hard with the best of them. He a roach, nigga step on him. Dallas Tech, what I rep on him. Hadn't did it for me, gotta flex on him. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Rafer said, turn up.
Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Smoking on Shikari Bronx mixed with Obama, that's the presidential shit. Top of bag a nigga really want, most wouldn't know what to do with it. Really had to get it out the mud. Really had to get it out the dirt. With no love or no handouts, nigga really had to go and put in work. Praying packs in the mail, making home. Shout out niggas with the beans and carry on. Nigga out here doing alley capping, but you color show when that pressure's on. Hustle hard with the best of them. He a roach, nigga step on him. Dallas Tech, what I rep on him. Hadn't did it for me, gotta flex on him. Niggas lie, bitches lie, 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 niggas lie, bitches lie. On my scale, keep it accurate. Had to get unplug a niggas text shit. Niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie, bitches lie, niggas lie.